Hello everyone, welcome again to our channel. This is George of Limatech. We are an agribusiness solutions company. We offer consultancies and farm management to our clients. Now, I've been trying to upload this video earlier, but I think there must have been a problem, so I have to come back again and discuss this very important topic about choice of labor in the farm. Now, when you are doing your farming, you must understand that there are those people who you'll need to come on board to assist you in the production process. These people will come around and offer different kinds of labor. So which kinds of labor do we have? We have those ones in charge of managing the land, people who will help you to manage the enterprise where you want to do the farming. There are those ones who will come and help you in the management of the business. These are the accountants. These are the people who are in the office. These are the people who will be doing the daily farm activities, who will be trying to come with the ideas in marketing, ideas in sales. They are the people who will be involved in the managing of the land. Then we have those ones who will be in charge of growing and harvesting of the crops. These ones are the people who are directly in charge of the labor force. For example, the people who are tilling the land, the people who are weeding, the people who will be harvesting. So these are the people who will be in charge of the harvesting and growing of the crops. We have the people who are in charge of tending of the livestock. Then we have those ones operating and maintaining the machinery. Then finally, those ones doing the general labor. Now, as you are hiring these people, you have to note the following. Before you hire, try and review your vision for the farm. Number two, survey the needs that you have. For example, is it necessary to hire these people? Number three, list down the desired traits of the person that you require. If these people should have positive attitudes, what is it that you require from these people? Decide what you are offering the employee in terms of payment. What amount of money do you intend to pay these people? Then write out a position announcement for the position that you intend to offer. Then after that, you'll have people now who have now brought in their applications. Now pull the applications together and then now try and identify and select of the people that are able to now to fit into the qualities that you had outlined. After that, decide whether you have enough resources and the flexibility to develop and to improve this kind. Some of them will come with poor qualities. You want to improve them. Maybe what you require is not what they want, but they may be the person who you want for the job. So are you able and ready to improve this person? Then finally, you are now ready to interview the candidates who you have selected, and then you are supposed to finally now hire them based on a trial period of maybe 3 to 6 months. Now, as you are doing this, then there are some key things to note as you're continuing with the trial period. Number one, when you're hiring, try and look out at the attitude of the person. When you're interviewing the persons, look at the attitude of these people. Is he positive? Is he opinion or open-minded? Is the person action-driven? Is a person ready to learn? These are some of the things they're supposed to look at. Now, take time to train these workers. Some of them will come with lesser knowledge of what you intend them to do, but be ready to train them on what you want them to do. Find out the best place to value their talents. There are those ones who have better talents than what you had hired them for. Try and value them, try and motivate them, reward them based on the objectives. Of course, when the work has come, the labor has come, you'll want now to set down the objectives that you intend to achieve. As you're setting down the objectives, make sure that once they achieve the objectives, reward them for what they have done. You can have yearly contests. You can have contests based on productivity. Then they're able to know that I'm rewarding you because you have been able to be the best. Of course, you don't neglect the others. You also are supposed to encourage the others who have not done as well as you had intended. Also, take a note that some of these times you'd be required to assist your workers to continue with their education. Learning is a process. They're supposed to be assisted to learn every day. Bring in experts in the farm. Bring in people who are knowledgeable in what you're producing. take your workers for seminars, take them to training. These ones will help them develop more in their skills, and once they develop their skills more, you are the one who will be benefiting, because your business will be able to add this value. Another thing you're supposed to put in mind is to try as much as possible to promote the talents of these people who are working for you. Do not neglect talent. Do not assume. Try and bring it out and try to expose it. Once you do that, you'll be able to have an employee who is again motivated and is able now to understand that he's appreciated, and he'll be able to give more to your farm. Now, motivation is one of the hardest thing that most of us find it easier to do, because at times you must realize that the way you'd motivate one person is not the way the other person will be motivated. But now, as a leader, you should try as much as possible to every time try and motivate your workers. As a leader, try and always be truthful. As a leader, try and be kind. Try and be open-minded. Try and be someone who is resourceful. When there are items which are not available at the farm, what is it that you can do? That is an extra thing that you need to do, so that you can be able to improve the value of the workers in the farm. What you're supposed to make sure in the farm also, as a person in charge of labor, is try and as much as possible to make the working environment to be as peaceful as possible. Let it be an environment that is full of respect, full of honesty, and try and as much as possible create a method or ways that promote easy communication between you and the workers. Make them to feel that they are part of the farm. Let them feel to be part of the ownership, and this one will be able to help them to be able to want to be productive and to be positive in what they're doing. In most cases, if you tend to draw lines between you and the workers, you'll realize that most of them will be neglecting some of these things, especially duties, owing to the fact that they don't feel part of the ownership. So it's important as a farm owner to be able to include or try to make the workers to feel as part of the ownership of the farm. Now, if you do these things, then you'll be able to access good people. You'll be able to access good labor. Remember that as you are planning your farm work and coming up with a business plan, labor resource management is an important factor. You are supposed to plan it out well. At times, people approach labor as an emergency. Once you do that, you'll be able not to get the best people who will help you to run your business, because you'll be hiring people based on the need, but not based on timely programs. At times, it is important to have extra workers at the farm. You don't just have one worker. It's important to have workers in odd numbers. For example, a small farm should have around 3 workers. If you're having 3 workers, in case one is unwell or away from work, the 2 can come in. The bigger the farm, you'll require around 5 workers. In case 2 are unwell, 3 are able to come in and support the work that is being done. So as you're doing some of these things, remember that your farm requires people who are skilled, people who are knowledgeable. Sometimes when you don't get people who are skilled, as we noted earlier, try and improve on their education. Learning is a process. Teach them more. Be a hands-on person. Be passionate about your work. Try to make the workers to learn from whatever you're doing. Do not just sit back and expect them to do things while you're seated and watching. Try and be involved as much as possible in the daily running of the farm. Lead by example. Be the first one to wake up in the farm. Try and do by showing them. If you're not able to do, bring in people who will be able to assist your workers in the farm. And as they continue to do this, your people in the farm will be able to learn more, and your farm is going to be productive. So as you go about choosing your type of labor, try and remember that vision is important. Bring in people who share within the same vision. Bring in people who are ready to work with you, people who will feel part of the farm and want to help you to move ahead. So as you're going ahead choosing your farm laborers, remember that at Limatech we also assist you in labor selection and making the right choice. Make sure to contact us using our numbers. Thank you.